about you, and it is a really passionate NFL initiative that I think you and I are very concerned with men's mental health. You are extremely outspoken. If you feel something, say something. And I know with the way I've talked to you in my personal life and the way you've talked with me, that men sometimes don't feel comfortable reaching out in such, especially in your position, such a man's game, feeling weak. What did it mean to you when you decided my cleats, my cause, to really highlight that? Because honestly, man,
thank you.
I thought that was cooler than anything that you got out there and you'd be like, yo, I'm the dog. But still, yeah, it's okay to need, to want, and if you could just speak on that, what that means to you, because I know it's at the forefront of your mind a lot about. It's good to be seen, good to be heard from. It's
exactly. Good to be seen, good to be heard.
So where did you come up with my cleats, my claws? Because I'm not going to end this podcast without touching on what we're passionate about with that.
I appreciate that. That's good to kind of highlight it.
Yeah.
What pushed me more towards it this year, especially, was now that I'm playing, I feel like you have the ability to put more of a spotlight on certain things. And I just kind of, with this embracement of my journey of kind of navigating mental health and like the anxiety, depression, and all that stuff, kind of, making it part of your life and not a stain on your life is kind of my thing. And so I wanted to reach out to the My Cause, My Cleats and see what they had open. And so Silence the Shame, shout out to Shanti. She really helped me out in getting it. She's the owner and founder of Silencing the Shame. And she really was pushing the narrative that I was looking for, which was, getting men to speak up and speak out and not being able to, shame you for wanting to say, hey, I don't feel the best today because I don't know. And that's sometimes the most
maybe something you can't control.
Crazy simplest thing is like you just wake up one day and it's like, something feels like I'm just in a cloud. Something feels like I'm,
not myself.
In the abyss, for me. So like it's just having to navigate that. I found it really rewarding to me being able to kind of find progress and, I don't know, of like, I guess the work of it, kind of the satisfaction of seeing how you start in a place of, down and kind of in the mud and in the gutter, and being able to see your self-worth come up and make yourself of exactly how you want it, and not in the images of other people or people telling you how you should be or how you should act, knowing deep down, like, I've always kind of felt like this, and I'm going to let my true self show, and you get more comfortable in that skin. And I think that My Cause, My Cleats really was able to help me do that and kind of amplify
it was amazing.
My, like, I guess, outreach with all this. And I'm starting to work with MHA out here in Buffalo, mental health advocates. Downtown, they work with youth with mental health, and they also work with, troubled youth as well, kind of having like a Big Brothers program.
You feel supported.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's
it's not an unnavigatable journey. As long as you're willing to put in the work and be cognizant that it's okay to speak up if you feel inadequate in the path of which you're on, or if you feel a little lost as to why your mind is invoking some of these intrusive thoughts of which you don't know where they derive from.
Exactly. You don't have no idea where they come from. They're there sometimes.
I mean, even if it's something just as simple as just to have that, outlet that isn't a family member or somebody close in your life.
And that's the thing. Sometimes it's nice to tell somebody that's not in your family, because then it's like, sometimes you tell people certain things. And luckily with my family, they've been great with all of it. Like, really supportive. You tell like some of your friends or even some of your family members, and you could see that they like look at you a little different or talk to you different.
It's almost like this air of unmasculinity.
So like you look to find other outlets, and you find something that works with you and clicks, and it makes your life 10 times better, or even 1 time better. Kaizen.